CraelanGames presents. Yes? May, that's not her voice. Yes? The voice. There has been a situation. An asset escaped from a research facility. We need you to retrieve her. Retrieve? I thought we disappear people. What happened? You will be briefed in more detail shortly. We have our suspicions, but we need to gather more information. Have you finished your current assignment? Wrapping up, sir. Good. We are glad that your training pays off. I apologize if this ruins your holiday plans. I don't like the stillness anyway. It breaks my focus. I'm better off working. Good. Contact your source. Pick up your gear and go through the briefing. Get this over with as soon as possible. You are in for a drive. Am I supposed to bring her back alive? Not necessarily. Understood. And with that, we come to the title screen of Perseverance Part 1. Hello, humans. I know I am a week behind, but I'm glad you stuck with me. 2 weeks ago, my little old man dog, Bandit, died, and I was still able to come up with the energy to post the Evil Within videos I promised everyone I'd get caught up on, and some of the How Have You Been Game Jam submissions, but I wasn't up for recording anything new. And then I posted on Facebook about a week ago, hey, Perseverance will be the next game I play. So then I was like, oh, I don't feel like downloading something yet, and then playing it, just because of all the heavy emotional stuff. It actually seemed to take more out of me this second week than it did the first week. But I am back, and I am better than ever, hopefully. But we're playing Perseverance Part 1 today. This is the full release of the Part 1 of the episodic adventure by Tappet Games. Wow, that was a pretty good little tagline there for not having, had it written out. So let's get started. I don't know how much of it's going to be the same. Seems like that whole beginning we did, that was 20 minutes, is probably going to be the same. If so, I'll just skip to the new stuff. How's that sound? Loading. I was really excited and really pumped after the demo of this, because they introduced 8 characters within about 20 minutes of gameplay, and the ideas were strong enough that everything felt connected, and you really got a sense that there was a lot of possibilities for where they might take this game. So here we go, for Kate. Alright. My name is Jack. Don't worry, you don't have to remember it. I'm going to die soon anyway. I think that's a little different than it was in the demo. I don't write these words to be remembered. I just want to explain how we ended up like we are now. How and why the mankind collapsed. How come I was the one to witness it? To be honest, I just happened to be there when things started to get out of control. I was a simple guy, born in the mountains, always drawn in by the wilderness. But my parents wanted me to go to college. They worked hard and saved money only so they could send me there. I had no heart to refuse. If anything good came out of this venture, it was Natalie. When I first saw her, I thought she was an angel, fallen down from the sky. We kissed, we made out. It was like heaven, but as soon as the world opened up before me, another force pulled me back to Earth. My father was diagnosed with a terminal case of cancer. I went back home, back to Grayville, a small town in the middle of nowhere. That one thing that kept this place alive was the nearby military base. Nobody really knew what happened down there, but everybody sure loved talking about it. They said that the military conducted human experiments, or that they kept a UFO, stuff that made kids go and watch, much to their parents' dismay. But I digress. What you need to know is my father died. I was left alone in my little hometown without any education. I couldn't get a job at the base, and the town didn't have lots of offers either. Thankfully, my angel didn't forget about me. Natalie called. I asked her to come, so she did. When I proposed, she gave me a serious look and said, "Kneel before me, man." I looked her straight in the eye, smiled, and just kissed her. I promised I would never kneel before her, and that I would always be there for her. I don't have to tell you that she accepted my proposal. I had to wait for her to graduate. When she got her degree, I convinced her to move to my part of the world. We got married. She got pregnant. twice. In the end, Hope was her only child, which we learned about in the demo. 10 years later, I found myself with another kind of angel. Natalie became the angel of death that wanted my manhood on a platter. Stupid as I was, I didn't care. I fought back. And then that's their kid. Are you totally out of your mind? Look who's talking. Hope is 11. She's just a little girl. A girl! You know how to recognize one of them, right? Are you serious now? I'm dead serious, and I'm not letting you take our daughter out on a hunt. Why? Do you really want her to be this clueless broad who can't tell right from left, always dependent on others? You're making her a cripple, which she isn't. Jack, she's 11. She still has time to learn how rough the world can get. She's not a child anymore. You should see her when she's out there in the woods. You should see how smart she is, how quickly she learns new things. But I never what? Nothing. Forget it. I can't believe what you were just about to say. You know why I can't be around the forest. You know the whole story. I trust you with it. And yet, you really think I don't want to be around my family. That's not important to me to be close to you and Hope. That's not what I meant. Screw you, Jack. I followed you back to this place so you could take care of your father's house and his legacy, whatever it is. After 12 years, I still can't figure it out. Can you? I refused to stay at college and work on my MD because I was in love with you. You promised me happiness. I believed you. I believed in you. I'm working my fingers to the bone at the hospital to bring something to the table. I know it's not a banker's job, but I'm doing my best. What's the value you are bringing in? If it wasn't for this falling apart town, it's part-time jobs, you wouldn't bring any money to this family. You should have gotten a degree. If you had one, you could get a real job. We could stop worrying about money and the mortgage. We could be happy again. I could be happy again. What are you trying to? I sacrificed enough. I gave you everything. Don't you accuse me of being a bad mother. Got it? Nah, you know I appreciate everything you do. I really do. I just wanted to teach Hope something useful. Hunting is a good way of bringing food to our table during hard times. When real winter hits, I'll need her to give me a hand from time to time. I'm not letting you teach our daughter how to shoot animals with a gun. You know what? Maybe I wouldn't have to if you had given me a son. There are times we don't pay much attention to what is really going on. It all comes down to survival, the survival of ego, expectations, and control. The urge to win and gain an upper hand becomes so powerful it makes us blind to the fact that we are hurting our loved ones in the process. Oh, it's a choice. Apologize, remain silent, persist. Yeah, apologize. I mean, there's no... Nah, I'm sorry, No, you meant it. I thought we had left this terrible memory behind us. I thought you were over it. But I was wrong, wasn't I? For so many years, you still hold it against me. Do you hate me, Jack? Nah, you know I love you. Yet you bring it up. You don't care how much it hurts, do you? I'm going now. I don't feel like being around you right now. I know I won't change your mind about the hunting. You'll do as you please. Just be careful with our daughter. She's all I have. So right now it seems like there's two adults that are wanting to focus on their own wants and not communicating as well as they should be. I shouldn't have been so rough with her. Nope. I probably should have gone by myself and never brought up the subject. Didn't expect it to become such a drama. Where are my car keys? I need to get moving. What am I going to say to Hope? I've already promised her. Hey there, Hope. What are you doing out there? Come inside. Was Mom crying? Mom doesn't feel very well, sweetie. We need to give her some time. It's not true. Why were you two yelling? Is it because I told Mom I didn't want to go hunting with you? You don't want to go? Why didn't you tell me? We always have so much fun watching wild animals together, Dad. I just don't want to shoot them. I was afraid you'd get angry if I told you, so I told Mom. But now you two are fighting because of me. I wouldn't... Look, it's not your fault. If there's something you don't want to do, just tell me. I won't get angry, I promise. I'm sorry, Dad. It's fine, Hope. There's nothing to be sorry for. What were you up to, anyway? You should have been back from school an hour ago. Nothing. Were you playing near the military base again? Hope? Yeah, but there were so many trucks, and I saw soldiers, and... I told you that Murphy's base is not a place for children to hang around. Nobody knows what is down there. Maybe they're aliens from another planet who came to Earth to kidnap children. Yeah, and they can read your mind. And if they see you, they can replicate your body. Have you been watching scary movies with Mom again? Yes. No, well, kind of. Mom was watching alone and I couldn't sleep, so I slipped in and watched with her. Invasion of the Body Snatchers is not a children's movie, won't you agree? Yeah, it was really scary. Seriously now, no one knows what kind of operations they're running at Murphy's. What's behind that fence? I know you are smart, so I trust you. Can you promise me you won't go near the base alone? I promise. Good girl. Maybe the aliens didn't see you, or maybe you are one of the replicas. Where's my beautiful daughter? Give her back, you monster. Hope, can you hear me? Dad, it's me. I knew you're in there. I'm coming for you, sweetie. I just need to fight this abomination first. Grrr. Dad, it tickles. I would give away everything to bring back those moments with her, seeing her smile and feeling the pure love and joy around her. If I was ever truly happy, it was when I was with her and Natalie. Back then, I took it all for granted. I just didn't pay enough attention. All right, sweetie, I need to get ready for the trip. Can I come? Not this time. I need to take my time and do some thinking. Trust me, it's going to be super boring. But one day you'll take me with you again, right? I don't want to hunt, but we could still go bird watching together or something. Of course, sweetie. I'll take you with me next time. Great. Can I bring my plush rabbit along? Sure, as long as you keep an eye on him. Where is he anyway? I don't know. I think I've lost him again. Have you tried the attic? No, I don't like going to the attic alone. When I come back, we'll look for him together, okay? Promise? Promise. Okay, I'll go and I'll look for Mom. I think she's in the kitchen. Wonder what she's up to. She's probably preparing something for you, Dad. You think? Sometimes I wonder why your mom sticks with a clueless guy like me. Because she loves you. How do you know, detective? Because she told me so. I love you too, Dad. I love you too, sweetie. Now, run along and make sure you clean up your room before I'm back. Dad? Yes, Pumpkin? Do you really wish you had a son instead of me? It's okay, Dad. I'll go see how Mom is doing. I'll clean the room before you're back. Strike two. She was walking away. I caught a glimpse of a tear in her eye. I had no idea the damage I had done that day. I'm still trying to figure out what malign force drove me to act like that to my family. Maybe it was my short temper or my lack of restraint, or both. Maybe it was something else. Having a son had always been my dream. I would imagine teaching him everything my father had never taught me, taking him out into the world, watching him grow and mature, arm wrestling with him and sharing a glass of the same malt, discovering he became a superior man and feeling proud. But when Natalie got pregnant, I was clueless as a parking machine. We lost our unborn baby. I messed up and lost my chance of becoming what I had been destined to be, a father to a son. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I want you to realize that things which really matter in life cannot be bought, borrowed, or made. Technically, you made a baby. They just appear and disappear as soon as you stop taking notice. Once they are gone, it's impossible to bring them back. It's hard for me to see Hope like this. I know she wants to look tough when she is around me, which should be more often. I'll look for her plush toy once I'm back. She's very attached to it. No wonder. Mr. Rabbit has been with us forever. Wonder where she lost him this time. She gets distracted sometimes. Anyways, I need to get ready. I've got 2 hours drive to make, and it's already getting late. Having a woodhouse is great, but driving to the country's edge can get tedious. I should drop by Bob's gas station and pick up some supplies. I've made you some sandwiches for the road. Thank you, Nat. I wanted to tell you that I'm really hurt by what you said earlier, but I don't want to talk about it right now. You got me thinking, Jack. Thinking about you, about us, and about our future. Nat, let me finish. I realize that I'm responsible for my own happiness and shouldn't burden you with it. I decided. What did you decide? I decided I'm going back to my studies and that I want to get my final degree. This is what I always dreamed of, after all. I remember you mentioned it a while ago, but I didn't think you were serious. Are you? She literally said it just now, and we were questioning if she's serious. Why wouldn't I? For starters, this is a huge decision. It will impact our lives. Don't you think we should at least talk about it first? We are talking about it now. Listen, I know we aren't on the greatest terms right now, but this is a big deal. I only hope we can talk it over more before any decisions are made, okay? Besides, what about Hope? I trust you, Jack. I know you didn't mean what you said earlier. You were always a good father, and you are still. You will take care of her. To be honest, I realize that I carry my share of guilt, too. I find myself competing with you for Hope's love. It's crazy. Yeah. I don't agree with everything you do, but it's life, I guess. None of us is perfect. We just need to put in an effort and make it work. I know that won't work if we keep living the same way, away from what we truly want. I want to become a physician, and that's what I'm going to do. Do I get to have a say? Do you want to stop me? I don't know yet. Well, what do you know, Jack? You were supposed to say, I know I love you. You know I do. Yeah, but sometimes it's nice to hear it from your husband. Makes you feel appreciated. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a bit frustrated right now. I feel stuck, you know? I understand. But I'm not changing my mind about getting a degree just like that. It's too important for me. We'll figure something out, Nat. We'll talk about it once you are back. I meant to ask you, is the roadster working? Yeah, I've fixed the suspension in the front tire. It should be fine. Last time it ran out of air. Bob came to the rescue, you know? Really? Our Bob? Well, ain't he a stand-up guy? It's not every day a girl gets rescued by a tall, muscular, handsome man. Okay, now you just are making him jealous for no reason. What's wrong? Are you jealous? Take like a munch, shrug it off. Confess your feelings. So the other two is being not honest. Yeah, we're going to confess your feelings. Maybe. You know how strong he is. There's something mysterious about him, too. No, she's just being a jerk. A mysterious man with dark hair and dark eyes. I was watching him change the tire with his big hands. He seems so powerful, yet gentle at the same time. He's so focused and determined to do his job. Oh, just thinking about him makes me... Stop torturing me, woman. That's really incredibly rude. I don't care if you've just been hurt. That is so rude. That's not where you want to take it. You don't want to... Even if you've been hurt by, like, your spouse or the most important person in your life, the last place you should want to take it is to where they doubt that you really are loyal to them or really care about them. Because usually when people lash out, it's because of an emotional insecurity like that. And you're just making it worse. I'm not saying that it's okay to lash out emotionally, but don't do that. Also, there are a few things here that have been introduced that weren't in the demo. I think we're getting ready this part to actually go to where we were in the demo. So in the demo, you stop at a gas station, and you have the option to, and you meet a lady that's run away from a research facility, and then you have the option to like buy beer or just buy the gas or something. And you see the lady that's hunting the escapee on your way, but to the cabin, but you don't talk to them. But anyway, it's like I think the gas station attendant was Bob. And you're like, is there something going on between you and my wife? And this is why. And so like this fight we're having, it's gonna be referenced when like he calls from the cabin later, if that part's still in there. Stop torturing me. Ha ha ha! You are jealous after all. So cute. Literally said we were. I need to get ready. Yeah, I've got to run some errands too. Don't forget your sandwiches. I won't. Thanks, Nat. Love you. I know you do, Jack. Call me once you reach the cabin. Yep, see? Okay. Ooh, what's this part? So, reporting in. What's your status? The tracking device works perfectly. I'm 15 clicks away from the target. She is on the move, but appears slow and random. Doesn't look like a challenge. Remember your protocol. Do not make a mess. Try to brain her alive if possible. She might be valuable. Yes, sir. We inform you that there is another asset operating in your area. Should your efforts fail, he will move in. Understood. Okay, so there's 2 assassins now. She fails, the other one goes in. We are counting on you. Thank you, sir. Yep, this is where the Bob station. Almost everything needed was at the camp, but I had to pick a few things up. Alright, so this is where the demo begins. So, this is now an action-packed start. So we basically see the fight that happened before we came to the cabin, and then we're going to hopefully see what happens after the cabin. I think I'll go ahead and play through this part in the next video, but also add addition, and then play through the next segment. But it seems like a nice stopping point for this first video. So far, I'm really intrigued still, because most demos don't start in the middle of the action. Like, most of them, it is the beginning. So it's nice to see kind of what led up to it and find out, oh, their son, it was a miscarriage that cost them their son. Because he was talking about, in the demo, like, if he gets drunk enough at the cabin, he talks about his son, how his son isn't with them anymore, and also talks about his dad as well. So that was intriguing to find out. It's also good to know that the world has ended at the time is writing this, and now we're just reflecting in the past. So what we know right now is that our decisions are not going to change the future. The future he's at is the future where mankind has ended. So, or mankind has collapsed. So that's interesting to know. Maybe what our decisions affect is whether there's hope for rebuilding. I wonder if that's where it's going. Also, I like that driving a car behind there, like that sound effect of the cars driving by. Alright, so this is the time of the video where I tell you, hey, subscribe and hit the bell notification since you're a subscriber so you know when the next video drops, when it drops. And also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Xbox, right? Yeah, that too. And WordPress, hey, got all of them. Because I occasionally post on those things. Usually it's just links to the YouTube videos, so don't worry if what? Sorry, words are hard, I'm tired. Don't worry if you don't follow me on all the things, just find some of them. Okay, and with that, thanks for watching, Craelan out.